Welcome to the 2020 National Retirement Living Awards virtual celebration. Here is your host, Kay McGrath, OAM.
And a very good afternoon, everybody. It is indeed a pleasure to again be your host for the Property Council of Australia's National Retirement Living Awards for 2020. Streaming to you live from this wonderful awards studio here in beautiful Brisbane. And I'll only say, go the Maroons once. As they say in the classics, the show must go on line. So we are absolutely thrilled to be able to acknowledge all the finalists, all the winners through this live broadcast this afternoon. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the Turrbal and Yagara nations, who are the traditional custodians of the land on which we're gathered here in Brisbane today. I'd like to pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I'd also like to acknowledge the other 500 Aboriginal tribes which inhabited and continue to inhabit this country. We walk with respect on the land that sustains the spirit of these people and walk together towards the future. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm very excited to be your host for this afternoon's event with over 300 people tuning in to watch from gatherings right around the country, watching from your offices, you might be in your homes or retirement villages. And thank you for joining us to celebrate the achievements of the national finalists vying for national accolades. A very special and heartfelt shout out to those viewers who are joining us from South Australia. We are indeed thinking of you as you go into this lockdown. You know that ISO has been voted the word of the year. I guess you're experiencing that firsthand now. But it's also followed very closely by the word bubble. So I do hope you've got a glass of cold bubbles and that you can all sit down, relax and enjoy this afternoon. We are thinking of you. Throughout the event, please knock yourselves out, engage with us as much as possible on social media, wherever you are across the country. Grab the cameras, the phone, the selfie stick, whether you're at home, in the office or the village. Please share those selfies, those photos with the world and let them know who won. And you can use the hashtag NRLA20. So hashtag NRLA20. Now, to get us underway this afternoon with the formalities, please welcome Retirement Living Council President and CEO of Masonic Care WA, M.L. McDonald, all the way from Western Australia.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's with a lot of joy and excitement that I welcome you to the National Retirement Living of Australia Awards. We have a number of awards that I'll go through shortly and people to thank. It's a very different process than previous years. Last year, friends, colleagues, and my other council colleagues, we all probably partied on the Gold Coast at the awards. This time you will be able to party in the privacy of your living rooms or functions that you've put on for your staff. I'm very thankful to the Freemason media team who are allowing me to stream this now, so please enjoy the background that you see behind me. In the past years, we've come together to celebrate and to network and to acknowledge those really high achievers in our industry. It has never been as important as this year. This year, our village managers and people operating within our sector have worked through fires, have worked through COVID, phase 1, phase 2, who knows what's coming down the track. We are still awaiting some cure, some vaccination. It's not on the horizon, so we still have challenges to come. But I'm thrilled that we can take this opportunity to celebrate some of the leaders in our field. We had the judging of the awards this year done by a number of people and led by John McCarthy, AO, who had to be very flexible in how they did the judging. There are a list of people that I would like to acknowledge who sat on the judging panel. Our panel chair, as I said, is a Property Council Life member, John McCarthy, AO. And from my home state in WA, we have Sigrid Adams from Village Solutions Australia. We have Bob Bunny from OP Properties. Wayne Corbett from Programmed Property Services. Jim Gibbons, the President of the New South Wales Retirement Village Residents Association. Nicole Gents, Ingenia Communities. Retirement Living Life member, Derek McMillan, Centennial Living. Julie O'Keefe from Grindley Construction. Justin O'Neill from O'Neill Architecture. Christine Osgood from Living Choice Australia. Jodie Prosser, Hardworking and Optimum Retirement Services. Michael Raby from BHL Group. Retirement Living Life member Kim Chute, now with Bolton Clark. And of course, Nora Wild from JLL. While the award tonight can really only have one winner in each of the category, I want to acknowledge all those applications and all those wonderful individuals who were put forward for the nominations. And unfortunately, we're unable to list everybody tonight, but hopefully while you're celebrating in your own location, you'll be able to give them thanks as well.
As you know, these events wouldn't come to you unless we had a great group of sponsors. I'd like to make special thanks to our award sponsors this year: blueforce, DMA Engineers, Imagine Projects, Ingenia Communities, Keeley Green Interior Design, Programmed Property Services, Urbanise and Wise Agency. And our award partners this year, our publishing partner is the Australian Over 50s Guidebook, and our video production partner is Your Film.
Thank you again to those wonderful organisations for standing by us through these difficult times and unusual times. And hopefully we will all get together and with our friends, colleagues, champagne in hand, and dance the night away at our next annual awards. So please sit back, relax, make sure you have the champagne on ice because we have here, and it's over to Kay to go through the awards. Thank you.
Thanks so much, ML. Always good to see you, albeit not in person. And there seems to be a bit of a theme evolving here with those bubbles. So drink responsibly, ladies and gentlemen, as you now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Kicking off our afternoon of awards announcements is the blueforce Award for Retirement Living Innovation. Now, this award recognises village operators or service providers who can demonstrate how they've implemented innovative practices across any area of their business for the benefit of retirement village residents. The finalists are Technology Use in Home Care, Age in Place, nominated by Retire Australia. The Scope of Works application, nominated by Stockland. Bethany Esprit Retirement Village Cottages, nominated by Bethany Group. And to announce this year's winner, please welcome Matt Doig, Business Development Manager for blueforce. Before Matt joins me on stage, let's hear from the team at blueforce.
Smart technology offers few benefits without smart people to integrate it. blueforce has forged a reputation as a leading integrator of life safety technology, emergency monitoring services, and advanced security systems. Providing end-to-end solutions and harnessing the latest technology, from design and installation to systems integration and ongoing maintenance, blueforce make the complex simple. Backed by a sophisticated A-grade 24-hour monitoring facility that is second to none, blueforce is ready for your next project. blueforce, you're in safe hands.
A big congratulations to all finalists who are beaming in across the country. I'm excited to announce the winner of the blueforce Award for Retirement Living Innovation is Technology Use in Home Care, Age in Place, nominated by Retire Australia.
Congratulations to Technology Use in Home Care, Age in Place, nominated by Retire Australia, winner of the 2020 blueforce Award for Retirement Living Innovation. Retire Australia's care model is assisting people to live more independent lives across 15 villages on the New South Wales Central Coast and Adelaide. It sets a benchmark for the industry in its innovation, adaptability and customer benefit. Powered by AlayaCare software, it allows carers to focus on extremely flexible, tailored support for residents instead of time-consuming administration to achieve better cost efficiencies and redefine the approach to wellness, physical and emotional health. More than 1,200 residents were interviewed to help shape this groundbreaking model.
And it's a welcome to Leanne Thompson, Strategic Program Office Lead for Retire Australia, to say a few words.
Thank you, Kay. Firstly, I'd like to thank the award sponsor, blueforce. I feel privileged to have led a team that has improved the lives of our residents. Thanks to the RA family that have assisted in delivering the project. Lisa, Sue and Alison, who from the start have been the voice of the customer for us. The case managers and care staff that have always provided service with love and compassion. To Tim and Kerry, the architects of the project, and Nick, Marie and Pratik being the builders of the service. To the support services, business technology, finance, marketing and comms. Of course, to our executive leadership team and the board who's always kept faith in the program. To my team, Mylene, Harini and Louise, and our partners AlayaCare for the phenomenal effort and commitment. And finally to our residents who have trusted and supported us with their lives and allowed us to help enhance their happiness. So thank you so much.
Brilliant. Congratulations to the entire team at Retire Australia. Thanks for those words, Leanne. And thank you, Matt, and the team at blueforce. Right, moving on to the second award for today. It's the Programmed Award for Village Manager of the Year, and I can hear the yells go out already. This award recognises a retirement village or retirement community manager who creates a successful, a happy and a harmonious village environment through their exceptional leadership and personal commitment to residents. This year's national finalists are Joshua Hargens, North Lakes Retirement Village, Queensland, nominated by Stockland. Kelvin Lloyd, Aveo Veronica Gardens, Victoria and Tasmania, nominated by Aveo. David Mooney, Timberside Villas, Western Australia, nominated by Lendlease. Sue Nelson, Newling Gardens, New South Wales and ACT, nominated by Retire Australia. Isabel Sassin, Unity and Selford Villages, South Australia and Northern Territory, nominated by Stockland. And these finalists have progressed to this year's national awards as winners of the Programmed Award for Village Manager of the Year for their actual region. So a huge congratulations to them and all for this great achievement. This award is sponsored by Program Property Services, who've been long-standing supporters for 17 years now. To present this year's winner, please welcome Terry Hosking, Executive General Manager from Program Property Services. But of course, before we hear from Terry, let's learn about Programmed Property Services.
Programmed Property Services has been providing maintenance services to the retirement living industry for over 35 years. Since 2003, the Programmed Award for Village Manager of the Year has celebrated and recognised the industry's crucial role in facilitating positive ageing and accommodation services for older people. Today, as corporate partner of the Retirement Living Council, Programmed continues to work alongside the retirement living industry to foster excellence in site maintenance and management and make safe, well-presented villages easy to achieve.
Thanks to everyone for the great submissions that came in. And I'm pleased to announce the winner of the Program Award for Village Manager of the Year is David Mooney from Timberside Village in WA. Well done and congratulations, David.
Congratulations to David Mooney, Village Manager at Timberside Villas, Western Australia, nominated by Lendlease, winner of the 2020 Programmed Award for Village Manager of the Year. David has shown compassion, enthusiasm and exceptional managerial skills in all aspects of his role as village manager. The atmosphere he has created at Timberside Villages after such a short period of time is incredible. He has instilled confidence from residents, council and senior management with his operational diligence and financial acumen. His ability to manage the village, incorporate residents' needs and promote a happy and harmonious village far exceeds expectation. David is a true asset to Timberside Villas and a very well-respected member of the Timberside Villas community and Lendlease Village Management Team.
And David joins us from WA to accept this award.
Thank you very much to the award sponsor programs and everyone involved today in making it so memorable. And to my colleagues, the most enthusiastic, passionate and driven bunch I've ever worked with. The Lendlease leadership team, in particular, Kerry Renshaw, my regional manager, your support through such a tough year has just been inspiring. To all the residents at Timberside, thank you for being you, making Timberside such an amazing place to work and live. It's a privilege to be your village manager. I hope I'm part of your community for a long, long time. Thank you.
David, I suspect you've won even more hearts there. Congratulations to you, a very well-deserved win. And thank you to Terry and the team at Program Property Services. We're very, very grateful for your long-standing support. Our third award is the Imagine Projects Award for Salesperson of the Year. Now, this award recognises a salesperson who achieves outstanding results in leading and driving sales of retirement living units or apartments at one or more retirement villages. This includes independent, care or serviced apartments. The 2020 finalists are Alison Abel, nominated by Marketability on behalf of Baptist Care; Catherine Clark, nominated by Lendlease; Tim Grover, nominated by Aveo Group; Tony Canwell, nominated by Aveo; Deborah Searle, nominated by Lendlease. Please welcome Emma Lilly, Director of Imagine Projects, to announce this year's winner. Before Emma joins me on stage, let's learn more about Imagine Projects.
Imagine Projects, proven retirement village sales and marketing specialists. Imagine Projects provides strategic consulting services for seniors living, specialising in customer service, sales and marketing for retirement living developments. With services including advice, project marketing, sales, research, customer market research and customer service for new greenfield developments or existing facilities. The Imagine team understand that seniors living is not just real estate, it's a lifestyle decision. The Imagine Projects team have experience working with retirees and Australia's leading retirement community developers and operators.
Well done to all of this year's finalists, and thank you for joining us online. The winner of this year's Imagine Projects Award for Salesperson of the Year is Alison Abel, on behalf of Baptist Care.
Congratulations to Alison Abel, nominated by Marketability on behalf of Baptist Care, winner of the 2020 Imagine Projects Award for Salesperson of the Year. Alison is a results-oriented retirement living sales specialist with a progressive career spanning 10 years within the sector. She is personally credited with driving strong sales results with a highly competitive market and has established a solid track record for outperforming sales targets and high conversion rates. Having excelled in off-the-plan sales for retirement living projects across Sydney, Alison combines her natural warmth and people skills with her passion for education. Experienced in the not-for-profit and for-profit sectors, Alison brings extensive experience in sales of medium and large developments, including multi-storey vertical villages and for-profit sectors.
And Alison joins us online to accept her award. Congratulations, Alison.
Thank you so much. First of all, I'd just like to thank and congratulate all the other finalists. Great effort to get here. Congratulations. I'd also like to thank Baptist Care, Mike Ferner, David Hancock, and our village manager, Tracy, for all of their support. It's been such an honour, and thank you for trusting your little baby, the Gracewood, in my hands. David LaRusso, no one shows more resilience than what you do. You don't take no for an answer. Thank you for all of the support that you've given and the opportunities you've given. Karen Mattingly, for the unbelievable sales training from the day that I got into the industry about 13 years ago. Certainly gave me a platform to develop. Ronnie, who I work with every day, I tell you that things are going to quieten down, and it doesn't, and you just keep going. So thank you so much. And to some of the beautiful residents that are sitting behind me, we couldn't do it without your support. So thank you very much. And again, congratulations to everyone, and thank you to our sponsor and to the council.
Well said, Alison. Congratulations to you and the crew. I hope you enjoy the rest of the afternoon together. Very well-deserved win. And thank you, Emma and the team at Imagine Projects, for your continued support, of course. Well, I'm going to change the focus a little bit now, everyone. It's been quite a challenging year, as I'm sure you're all very well aware, for the retirement industry and for the Property Council of Australia's Retirement Living Division, which has, during 2020, provided a loud leading voice for its members navigating through these very strange and uncertain times. I'd like to welcome on stage with me Ben Myers, the Executive Director, of course, of Retirement Living for the Property Council of Australia. Ben, this is a bit different to what we were getting up to last year and the gala dinner and the dancing that ML referred to, of course. But it's such an important event on the calendar, isn't it? Are you enjoying yourself so far?
It is so different. You know, Kay, we've been doing these awards together for the same amount of time, and it's been so great to share this experience with you, and I guess to be able to do it together in person. These awards are so important for the industry, and this year, I guess, has thrown a real spanner in the works of how we're going to proceed. So many of us out there were celebrating on the Gold Coast last year and really getting into the spirit. And this year, I know right across the country, people are in villages and communities, offices, joining us through this broadcast. But I'm so glad that we've been able to come together to really celebrate what the industry does well, to pull our head up and to look at the achievements of the past 12 months and to really recognise the excellent work that's been done by our finalists, the individuals, the projects. There's so much that's happening and so many good things that it's so important we celebrate.
The wonders of technology, and we're all learning to pivot, aren't we? So, yeah, I'm very grateful that we can touch base and feel that we're together. But on the subject of the awards and the importance of it, do you think that the industry is very good at acknowledging sufficiently the successes and the achievements, or could it be a bit better?
These awards are, I guess, such an important part of telling our story, but we've got to do so much more. We need all of our finalists, all of our entrants to put up their hand and tell the world what a great job they're doing and help us, I guess, sing from the rooftops about what we're doing. One of the challenges we've had this year is about getting government to recognise what retirement villages, retirement communities mean for residents and how important they are in keeping people safe. I think these awards help us do that, but telling our story, getting out there and being on the front foot is what we all need to do. And I think a really good way that we can show that next year is by giving the judges of these awards an even tougher job. It was tough as it was to judge these awards. Let's get lots more nominations. Let's tell that story and make their job harder.
There's a challenge. And here's another challenge. It's hard to get those good news stories out there, so don't forget social media, #NRLA 2020. And let's tell the world about these wonderful achievements and the winners. As you say, Ben, it's been a rocky, interesting, weird year, but not all bad, that's for sure. What's one highlight you'd like to share with us from your perspective in the industry?
I think the highlight is how the industry has come together to problem solve. And while in our day-to-day lives, members are competitors and are out there working hard to do what they need to do to keep their businesses viable and operating well, but through COVID, people were able to put that competition aside and work through the challenges together. And it was just so impressive to see people come together, to share problems big and small, to go out of their way to help their colleagues, to ultimately keep residents safe. And it really drove home to me just how valuable the work is that goes on in villages around the country, and how dedicated and committed our members are to their residents and to doing the right thing.
And how quickly action can happen when it's really necessary. That's been a refreshing learning, I think. Would you suggest that the industry is in a better place now in November 2020 than it was 12 months ago?
Well, 12 months ago, of course, we were celebrating these awards on the Gold Coast. But since then, we've had bushfires, we've had COVID, we've had unprecedented economic times. But the industry has really pulled together. It's really worked through these issues together, as I was talking about earlier. But it's also done that in collaboration with residents. And so much has been learnt, so many experiences have been had that will ultimately ensure that everyone in the industry is in a much better place moving forward. And I think certainly for the broader community, the value of retirement living, the reason that people have moved into retirement communities is now more clear than it ever was in the past.
And Ben, just finally, before I let you get back to the bubbles, I'm sure you have a lot of priorities going forward, but what are the big priorities with the Retirement Living Council for 2021?
Our number one priority is obviously working with our members to make sure that they're in a good position to continue keeping their residents safe and secure. But I think beyond that, we will have a big job to do as the Royal Commission into aged care hands down its report and opens up new opportunities and challenges for retirement living. And I think we've also got a big job to do on the back of COVID to make sure that governments really understand the important role that this industry plays in looking after our ageing community and providing housing for older people and ensuring that we're not only taking pressure off the health system, but we're creating meaningful homes and lifestyles for people right across the country.
So plenty of opportunities and challenge going forward. You'll be busy in 2021. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you
for your time, and we might have a dance later. Doubtful.
I look forward to it.
Thank you, Ben. Well, let's get back to our award program and announce some more winners. Our fourth award is the Ingenia Communities Award for Future Retirement Living Leader. Now, this award recognises outstanding young professionals that are aged under 35. They're 35 or under in the retirement living industry, and they've demonstrated excellence through their leadership, technical skills, and their capacity to innovate. A nominee can work for a village, owner, operator, or service provider to the industry, and can be involved in any area, including, but not limited to sales, operations, design, marketing, or engineering. Let's look at the finalists. They are Mahmood Chatilla, nominated by Southern Cross Care, New South Wales and ACT. Adriana Pavlikovic, nominated by Ryman Healthcare. Forgive me, Adriana. Andrew Warden, nominated by Lendlease. Now please welcome Nicole Gents. Nicole's the Portfolio Manager for Ingenia Communities. She's going to announce this year's winner in a moment, but firstly, let's learn a little bit more about Ingenia Communities.
Ingenia Communities Group is proud to once again sponsor the Award for Future Retirement Living Leader. As a growing business, we are committed to supporting those who will lead the industry into the future. Through our Ingenia Gardens and Ingenia Lifestyle communities, we offer choice and quality for Australian seniors. Our care program supports our residents to live the life they want to lead. Our team is passionate about our business, and we are passionate about supporting the growth of our industry into the future. Ingenia, we create community.
Congratulations to all of this year's finalists. The winner of the Ingenia Communities Award for Future Retirement Living Leader is Andrew Warden, nominated by Lendlease.
Congratulations to Andrew Warden, nominated by Lendlease, winner of the 2020 Ingenia Communities Award for Future Retirement Living Leader. Andrew is an outstanding young leader within the Lendlease retirement living business. With 72 operating villages and many more under development, Andrew's role as the National Manager, Market Insights, has been vital to a number of key initiatives over the past 12 months. Andrew continues to demonstrate exceptional commercial acumen and leadership that has enabled him to take several complex issues and resolve them all, whilst maintaining strong and collaborative relationships within the teams he works across.
And to accept the award, please welcome Andrew Warden.
Awesome. Thank you so much to the PCA for organising the awards. I think it's been amazing the effort that they've put in to get this up and running virtually. It's fantastic. It's an honour to sort of win this award. I know some of the people that have won it in the past. Nidhi Saunders, who's a fantastic leader in our business, so I'm very grateful for that. I have to thank some of the great leaders in our business, Natalie Moore and Nathan Cockrell, who I wouldn't be in the position where I am today without them. So thank you for their guidance, and looking forward to learning a lot more from them in the future. Congratulations to all the finalists, and hopefully everyone gets to celebrate in their own ways. And thank you for Ingenia for sponsoring the award.
Congratulations, Andrew, and thank you, Nicole and Ingenia Communities, for your continued support of this award. And I can assure you that there is, as Andrew said, a big technical effort going on behind the scenes here. So well done to the team, and keep our fingers crossed the technology keeps up performing so well. Right, our next award is the DMA Engineers Award for Design Excellence. Now, this award recognises village operators and or designers who've designed great retirement living facilities that have improved the quality of their residents' experience. And the finalists are Minda Redevelopment, Stages 2 and 3, Brighton Dunes, nominated by Cheeseman Architects, owned and operated by Minda. Parkside at IRT Pioneer Place, nominated by IRT Group. Nellie Melba Retirement Village, nominated by Ryman Healthcare. Stockland Newport Retirement Living, nominated by Stockland. And here to announce this year's winner is Russell Lamb, Managing Director for DMA Engineers. Let's hear from Russell.
G'day, Russell Lamb here from DMA Engineers.
We're a building engineering design consultancy based in Brisbane. We've been fortunate over the nearly 50 years we've been in business to work on a number of retirement and senior living projects throughout Australia. But the work we're most proud of in the senior living sector is the Longevity by Design charrette, an industry design challenge we co-created with the University of Queensland's Helping Ageing Initiative in 2020 to help us rethink the future of senior living design. Head to longevitybydesign.co to find out more. We'd love you to join us in 2021.
Excuse me, I was having a little bit of trouble with the envelope. We're all good. It's exciting to see the gallery of finalists up on the screen. Congratulations to you all. The winner of the DMA Engineering Award for Design Excellence is Minda Redevelopment Stages 2 and 3, Brighton Dunes. Nominated by Cheeseman Architects and owned and operated by Minda Inc.
Congratulations to Minda Development Stage 2 and 3, Brighton Dunes, winner of the 2020 DMA Engineers Award for Design Excellence. Brighton Dunes is an architecturally designed luxury retirement apartment at Brighton, one of Adelaide's most beautiful beaches, as part of a complex development. The beachfront property has a resort-style atmosphere which provides breathtaking views of the beach, city and the hills. It is home to a community of like-minded people who value location, lifestyle and comfort. Thoughtful planning and attention to detail is second to none. The contemporary fixtures and fittings have been selected for performance and aesthetics.
And please welcome Sheree Kakayurin from Cheeseman Architects to say a few words.
Thank you very much for this award. I'm so honored to accept this on behalf of our organization. I would like to acknowledge and thank the sponsor, DMA, and Minda, our client, represented by Michelle Georgia, the people in our office that are involved in this project, Peter Petro, Scott Suter, Liliana Ramirez, well done guys. And then our consultants, Bestec, WGA, RLB, Sarah Constructions, who built the building, D Squared, our ESD consultant. And then I have to acknowledge Harcourts as well, Packham Harcourts, for helping Minda sell the properties. We are very honored to receive this award. Thank you very much.
And thank you, Sheree. And yes, indeed, well done, guys. So congratulations to Cheeseman Architects and Minda Incorporated. And thanks to Russell and the team at DMA Engineers. Well, our next award is the WISE Agency Award for Marketing Excellence. This award recognises marketing excellence in a campaign promoting a retirement living community. This year's finalists are Lendlease Retirement Living Remember When initiative, nominated by Lendlease. Ryman Pioneers, nominated by Ryman Healthcare. Stockland Newport Retirement Living, nominated by Stockland. Now, unfortunately, WISE Agency are unable to join us today, so I have the honour of announcing this year's winner. But before I do that, let's take a moment to learn more about WISE Agency.
In today's competitive market environment, it's never been more important to have fast, accurate, and reliable industry intelligence, differentiated marketing strategies, and effective sales programs. WISE Development DNA defines your uniqueness to create market differentiation and true customer value. WISE Secret Shopping delivers detailed competitive intelligence to ensure you stay ahead of the competition. WISE Village Velocity program focuses on speed to occupancy, ensuring the final stage of your program exceeds your sales objectives. The WISE Agency, your partner in seniors living.
And a big congratulations to all of this year's finalists. Now, the winner of the WISE Award for Marketing Excellence is Lendlease Retirement Living Remember When initiative, nominated by Lendlease.
Congratulations to Lendlease Remember When. Nominated by Lendlease, winner of the 2020 WISE Agency Award for Marketing Excellence. Remember When was an initiative born out of the challenging times of COVID-19. While retirees had bunkered down both within and outside of retirement villages for safety purposes, Lendlease saw an opportunity to empower the same group, support mental well-being, and show how they could unexpectedly inspire others. Aimed at positioning Lendlease as true leaders in relating to the retiree demographic, Remember When was created on a shoestring budget, achieved far-reaching exposure, and established a genuine legacy initiative.
Wonderful idea. Now please welcome Michael Dockery, the General Manager of Marketing, Residential and Retirement Living for Lendlease, to accept this award on behalf of Lendlease.
Thank you. This is wonderful, wonderful news. Remember when enabled retirees across Australia to share uplifting stories and in doing so provide silver linings for all Australians through COVID. On a shoestring budget, a tremendous exposure and brand positioning was achieved for Lendlease. A huge, huge call out to Andrea Weymouth and Christine Jayasakera, who worked tirelessly on what is now a legacy project for us. Well done, of course, to our fellow finalists for your recognition, and thank you to Wise Agency for your sponsorship. Thanks again.
Congratulations, Michael, to you and the team at Lendlease, and another example of what can be done in these unusual times. And thank you to Wise Agency for their continued support. It is truly very much appreciated. Okay, we're going to change gear again for a moment and take a look at what's been happening across the wider property industry this year. There's obviously been an awful lot going on in retirement living, as well as the other sectors that the Property Council's members are involved in. So I'm pleased now to have join me on stage Stephen Conry AM, the National President of the Property Council and Chief Executive Officer Australia and New Zealand for JLL. Stephen, it's great to see you in person this year. It's a bit of a treat, isn't it? These awards are obviously really important to the industry. How do you think we're going so far?
Well, thank you, Kay. It's great to be here, and the awards are a fantastic event. It's a great celebration, of course. And here in Brisbane, we actually have people here. We have people face-to-face, and it hasn't been a year of many face-to-face events for the Property Council. But despite all that, as I think most of our members know, we've been working very hard to keep people connected. It's all been online, it's all been on screens, but we're still, I think, achieving so much. And particularly with award ceremonies like this, we're recognising the extraordinary efforts and contribution of our members and the extraordinary contribution they make to the Australian economy through their efforts. And I'm looking forward to, whilst probably spending a bit more time on computer screens, more events like this in the months ahead. And the Retirement Living Council do such a great job, don't they?
They do. And I think, you know, this aspect of connection and communication, I mean, we've already given a big shout out to our friends in South Australia. Excuse me, that's COVID-free. But that sense of isolation has never been greater, and there's never been more of more importance or a greater need for people to feel that connection. And that's something that I think the industry has managed very well this year.
Absolutely. I think the Property Council has done a great job connecting people, connecting our members with each other and with the industry through the online events. And you're right about our South Australian friends and Victorian friends, of course, who are now watching this at home rather than perhaps from the office. But that connectivity, which the Property Council is famous for generally, has been maintaining that responsibility with online events. And this is a very good event. Congratulations to ML McDonald, who gave a great introductory speech, and to Ben Myers. They both make an extraordinary contribution to the Retirement Living Council. ML's a great board member of the Property Council too. She represents the interests of the Retirement Living Council fearlessly, very well. It's great working with her.
I'm sure they're having a lovely time in WA. Stephen, it has been a very challenging year, particularly in your role as National President of the Property Council. Do you mind my asking, is there anything in particular that's maybe been keeping you awake at night?
Well, it's been a tough year for all of us. It's been very trying, very tiring, with even more work to do. It's probably been one of the busiest years for most of us that we can remember, but sadly busy on the tough stuff, busy on reacting and responding and reforming things because of this very sudden and vast global disruptor, this pandemic. But first of all, you know, from a Property Council point of view, we had to quickly ensure that, assess the risks and ensure that our Property Council colleagues were safe. We had to understand the risks that our members were facing so that we could respond to that. And very quickly, through losing a lot of sleep, you're right, deal with the consequences of government issues, what the governments were doing and requesting and imposing on the industry and our members. And the Property Council, of course, and the great team did a fantastic job responding to that, advocating for our members.
Advocacy must have been taking up a great deal of your time, I would imagine.
Well, like never before. And advocacy is such a big part of what our great team does at the Property Council, with all the local governments and state governments and the federal government, advocating the interests of our members for our significant and very important industry. And in a year like this, there was a lot to do. There was a lot of issues we had to advocate to the governments to not just seek their views on, but to seek their agreement to, and vice versa. The governments, of course, came to the Property Council, relied on the Property Council to help, and we were there to help.
Stephen, I'm just mindful of the time. I hope that you get a well-deserved Christmas break, and I'm sure there's a lot on your wish list for Santa. Is there a priority for 2021 in terms of the council?
I agree with having a break. I hope that everyone gets a good break. It's time for a well-earned break. Next year, I think we hope that we can get back to normal as an organisation and as an industry. And you know, I'm optimistic that the economy is going to bounce back. I'm optimistic that the property industry, which has been progressing well, will progress even further. I'm optimistic that we will get back to events and that the Property Council's functions will be well supported. I've got no doubt that the extraordinary contribution the Property Council makes to the property industry and the industry makes to the economy next year will be much bigger. And it needs to be, because we are generally a very big contributor to the economy, as you know.
13% of the GDP currently.
Yeah. And it's around 1.3, 1.4 million people are employed by the property sector. That's massive, and we want to continue that.
As Ben said, plenty of opportunities and challenges. And Stephen, we wish you and the team all the very best going forward in 2021, and enjoy that well-deserved break.
Thank you, Kate.
When it comes.
Good to see you.
Thanks for your time. It's good to see you too. And thank you for your advocacy and your strong leadership in this space.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we're on the home stretch now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll move on to the next category, which is the Keeley Green Interior Design Award for Best Refurbishment. This award recognises outstanding refurbishments of retirement village facilities. A refurbishment can relate to village units and or community facilities. So let's look at the finalists. They are Brentwood Village Clubhouse Upgrade, nominated by Lendlease; Budrum Gardens Retirement Village New Community Centre, nominated by Lendlease; Menzies Melvin Retirement Village, upgrade of external facades, communal internal areas and front entry, nominated by Lendlease; Villa 66 Woodglen Retirement Village, nominated by Retire Australia; Meadow Springs Middleton Hall and Beaufort Restaurant refurbishment, nominated by RAFA, Western Australia. Please welcome Keeley Green, Director of Keeley Green Interior Design, to announce this year's winner. And you know the drill. Before we hear from Keeley, let's learn more about Keeley Green Interior Design.
Keeley Green Interior Design is a multifaceted interior design company with a specialisation in the retirement living sector. Working directly with owners, architects, builders and consultants, the team at KGID delivers a coordinated approach to elevating and adding value to all aspects of your retirement living project. With over 21 years of direct experience within the retirement living industry, KGID offers interior design solutions to suit your market and budget. The team at KGID pride themselves on offering effective and commercial interior design ideas for new community centre builds, refurbishment of older properties, display homes and furniture packages. Through their furniture rental packages, KGID offers innovative solutions for a display home or project by providing professionally decorated and furnished homes, saving owners and developers valuable time and capital. KGID operates Australia-wide and is a proud sponsor for the Award for Best Refurbishment.
Congratulations to all of this year's finalists. The winner of the KGID Award for Best Refurbishment is Brentwood Village Clubhouse Upgrade, nominated by Lend-Lease.
Congratulations to Brentwood Village Clubhouse Upgrade, nominated by Lend-Lease, winner of the 2020 Keeley Green Interior Design Award for Best Refurbishment. Following a $5 million transformation, the clubhouse at Lend-Lease's Brentwood Village in Kincumber on the New South Wales Central Coast provides a fully refurbished, contemporary facility for the enjoyment of current and future residents. The building provides a social meeting place for the community and includes a cafe and dining space, cosy lounge, leisure facilities including a swimming pool, gymnasium and games room, health and wellness hub, and various other recreational and social facilities.
And a warm welcome now to Darren Scott, Head of Property Refurbishments and Upgrades Retirement Living from Lend-Lease, to say a few words.
Thank you. It's an absolute honour to accept this award on behalf of Lend-Lease and the project team. And I have to say that the 5 submissions really were fantastic, and that highlights for me how the industry strives for continuous improvement, even on its older villages. So it's only fitting for me to mention the project team, a project that was led by Nigel Towse, who did an amazing job on leading the project and the broader team. And that team included everybody from the village operations team, sales and marketing, finance, safety, and many, many more. And I should also mention our partners, our external partners, the designers, the architects, and of course, the builders. Finally, the absolute key to the success of this outstanding project was the clear resident involvement. The residents were involved right the way through the design and build process and ensured we delivered something that they could be truly proud of. So with that, well done to the whole team. Huge congratulations, and thank you to the PCA and the sponsors. Thank you.
Indeed. Thank you, Darren, and congratulations to the whole Lend-Lease team. And thank you to Keeley for your continued support of this award. Well, we're making good time, ladies and gentlemen. We've reached our final award, the Urbanise Award for Best Retirement Living Development. This award is new in this program, having previously been awarded as part of the Property Council of Australia Ryder Levitt Bucknell Innovation and Excellence Awards. This award recognises a retirement living development where no less than 50 units or dwellings have been completed in a new or refurbished development. The 2020 finalists are Aveo Newstead, owned and nominated by Aveo Group; Minda Brighton Dunes, owned by Minda Incorporated, nominated by Cheeseman Architects; Gem Life Bribie Island, owned and nominated by Gem Life; Halcyon in Lakeside, owned and nominated by Halcyon; Parkside at IRT Pioneer Place, owned and nominated by IRT Group; Nellie Melba Retirement Village, owned and nominated by Ryman Healthcare; Newport Retirement Living, owned and nominated by Stockland; The Village, Tigeham, owned by the Corporation of the Synod of the Diocese of Brisbane, nominated by the Village Retirement Group. And joining us to present this award is Ashley Austin, Global Customer Development Director from Urbanise. Before we hear from Ashley, let's learn more about Urbanise.
Urbanise has been servicing the property sector globally for over a decade. They are a leading cloud software provider of facilities and asset solutions. The key role of Urbanise is to automate the property management process through connecting facility managers with residents, contractors, and assets. A popular feature for retirement communities is the customer portal, allowing residents to request maintenance, view updates from contractors, and access additional lifestyle services, all helping to create more livable communities.
Congratulations to all finalists, and thank you for joining us online. The winner of the Urbanise Award for Best Retirement Living Development for 2020 is Halcyon Lakeside, nominated by Halcyon.
Congratulations to Halcyon Lakeside, winner of the 2020 Urbanise Award for Best Retirement Living Development. The $145 million Halcyon Lakeside project at Blybly is tiered across a 13-hectare sloping site comprising 232 luxurious homes, a $7 million lifestyle and recreational precinct, more than 605 metres of lake frontage and access to 6 kilometres of walking paths. With strategic site selection, adjoining land acquisition, innovative master planning and engineering design works, Halcyon delivered a community with a unique sense of presence, which provides environmental, physical, social and financial sustainability for its residents.
And to accept this award on behalf of Halcyon Lakeside, please make welcome Chris Carley, Project Manager for Halcyon.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you to the sponsors Urbanise for this award, and also to the judges. It's an honour for Halcyon to win this award from the Property Council of Australia. This is Halcyon's 7th project and our first time we'd ever tackled slope. We crafted this project out of a 30-hectare crossfall slope. We moved 220,000 cubic metres of fill, and we built 6,000 square metres of retaining walls. So out of a fairly brutal project, we managed to craft a magnificent community of 232 homes in the beautiful suburb of Blybly. It's the first project Halcyon's built from start to finish, and we're very proud of the achievement, and we believe we've set a new standard for the modern senior in our region. Special thanks to all of our team, from our consultants, but specifically to our staff who worked over this 3 to 3.5 year period where we built Halcyon Lakeside. Thank you very much. We're really proud to have won this award.
An impressive project. Thanks, Chris, and congratulations to the team at Halcyon, and thank you to Ashley and the team at Urbanise for your important support. Well, everybody, please, again, congratulate all this afternoon's National Retirement Living Awards winners. Don't forget social media, hashtag NRLA20, and share the good news. And that brings us to the end of the show. Before we go, though, I would like to take this moment to acknowledge the following people who, during this very challenging year, have made this event possible. To our esteemed panel of judges, of course. To our wonderful sponsors, blueforce, DMA Engineers, Imagine Projects, Ingenia Communities, Keeley Green Interior Design, Programmed Property Services, Urbanise and Wise Agency. Thank you all. To our awards partners, Australian Over 50s Guidebook and video partner, Your Film. And to all of this year's nominees for taking the time, the important time, to acknowledge and recognise your own people and these really impressive projects. It certainly has been my pleasure to host today's event for you all. Congratulations once again to all of this year's winners. Now, where is that glass of bubbles? I'm Kay McGrath. Thanks for watching.